Hey y'all, welcome to my second LEGO Star Wars review. This will be the Praetorian Guards Battle Pack number 75225. It includes 4 minifigures and this cool looking droid, and I'm excited to get into it. Alright, for the first minifigure is the Elite Praetorian Guard. I really like this one from 2018. It comes with this I don't think it's exclusive because I also thought it came in the set where Rey and Snoke fought, but it has no head printing, which is weird because you would think that this helmet covers the full head, but when we turn it around, it doesn't. There's a little bit of head showing, but other than the head and helmet printing, it also comes with front printing, leg printing, and back printing. No arm printing because come on, it's 2018 and a $15 set. But it comes with these Ninjago shoulder pads. I also really like the weapon. It's a machete on a long stick with 2 lightsaber hilts, which makes sense because we need handles, even though he's not grabbing any of them, which is a bit strange. But other than that, this is the first of the 2 guards. Yes, so you get 2 of these in the set. The second one comes with a Nexo Knight sword for the tip of the spear. Yeah, the tip. But other than that, it's completely the same back printing, leg printing, no arm printing, helmet mold, and leg printing. All right, this is the first variant. Let's move on to the second. All right, the second variant I think is the regular Praetorian Guard. I might have gotten those two mixed up. Let me know in the comments. But this head mold is pretty nice. I like it a bit more because it looks more like a rhino to me. And this time, his hand's actually grabbing the bloody lightsaber hilt. And both of these have tooth blades. Yeah, tooth blades, something like that. This is probably my favorite weapon. Other than the helmet mold and lack of head mold, their leg mold, chest mold, no arm printing, and back printing is exactly the same as the other one. Now let's move on to the fourth minifig. This fourth minifig is a bit of a weird choice in the Praetorian Guard Battle Pack, but it's a First Order Stormtrooper, one of my favorite Stormtroopers, other than the Rogue One Stormtroopers. This one, it does have head printing. It's just the angry, I don't think it's the angry clone, but it's just the regular Stormtrooper, clone trooper head printing back in God, I think it was like 2015 to 2020, something like that. It might have been later, but this one comes with back printing, as all First Order Stormtroopers do. Lack of arm printing, but still $15 set. Leg printing and chest printing. The helmet has always been my favorite part of these First Order Stormtroopers. And this blaster, I know this blaster gets a lot of hate for being kind of huge and unethical, but I think it's good for play features. And that little don't shoot the people in the eye caution mark always cracked me up because I think I've shot it at worse things and it didn't do anything. But that's it for our fourth minifigure. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, this fifth minifigure doesn't really count as a minifigure, but I always liked it to fight this regular Praetorian Guard because their weapons are a lot easier to match up. But this one has a lightsaber, which doesn't really make sense, like lore-wise, but whatever. It's a cool, it gives me probe droid vibes from like the Sith infiltrators. It has a little, I think these are from Jurassic Park, but it has a little blaster on the side. Kind of reminds me of the training droids where you would wear a mask from the first movies, and I think Ken Jarrus had in Rebels. I haven't watched them in a while, so it would take me a while to remember, but it kind of looks like a Sith version of those training droids. And I just liked it, thought it would be a neat inclusion. Let's move on to the build. Alright, now on to the build. This is probably one of my favorite battle pack builds. It's not a ship, but it's great for play. Trust as a cheap $15 set for like your parents or something to get you. It's always been great. You can put two of these guys up here and they can duke it out, but this is actually supposed to be removable as a weapon stand. But yeah, just kind of screwing around with these guys and having them fight around. Sadly they don't have like anything on the back so you can turn them, so you kind of just have to use these things, and you can like play with your brother or kind of just screw around with it by yourself and see what happens. I just knocked it down by myself, but it's always been fun for just play for a kid or anybody that wanted to screw around with it. The set also comes with, I don't know what this is, like a flail, but it comes around, and it still has another one of those lightsaber hilts. So what's that count? Like 5? No, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 lightsaber hilts in one set, and they're all red. But yeah, trust the play features on this set are nice, and I've always liked this set. A lot of people trash on the sequels, but I think the first and second one aren't bad. I really like the first one. The last one was, it was okay, but those are my opinions on the set. I think it is probably a good, I actually would say it would be around a 9. The only problem with the set is that it comes with a stormtrooper. Why? I don't know. I've always liked those stormtroopers, but in the end of the day, it's a Praetorian Guard battle pack, not a stormtrooper versus Praetorian Guard battle pack. I don't even know why that would happen, but it seems like something they're doing in the big 2025. Just everything versus each other to raise the mark on a price. Like, I heard like the next battle pack's supposed to be like $40 or something stupid. But yeah, that's the build. I'm wanting to look at the instructions next, and then Alright, here's the instructions for the battle pack. It's when they started doing this like white outline, which it's okay, but never really liked it. But at least they still have cool art, and it's not like rendered like they do now. I hate that so much. But flipping the pages, there's nothing like special on the front, and it is a pretty normal looking battle pack. For some reason, there's like this ink blot where all the texture is supposed to be. I actually never noticed that. That's a bit weird, but just flipping through it, it's a pretty normal instruction booklet. Going to the end, it shows you all of the 2019 sets, which I just think this is such a good set wave. I only have that one and the Praetorian Guard battle pack, but I remember really wanting this droid gunship. The ATDP, I kind of want it, but I always like the Separatists. Not more than the clones, but I always like their ships, because Lego just doesn't really make them too much. But yeah, that's the booklet. Let's move on to the final review. Alright, final review of this set. I think it's pretty great. It's a affordable way to get these Praetorian Guards, other than buying that expensive, like, 90, how much was it back then, like, $100? I don't know how much that is today, but it's a lot just to get these red guards, and it's nice that they came with a battle pack. As I said earlier, it's around, like, a 9 out of 10, mostly because of that Stormtrooper. Don't get me wrong, I love the Stormtrooper. It's always been one of my favorites, but it just doesn't fit in. Everything else fits in, even that droid. And they didn't, thank God they didn't include it as like a minifigure and try to scam us out of a battle pack with including this droid as a minifigure. I feel like people would be pissed about this. But I think overall this battle pack has gotten a pretty good reception, like, since, when was it, like 2019? I think it's stood up pretty well. People don't like the little build it came with, but I thought it was good, had good play features. That's why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Alright, everybody, have a good day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.